And coming in live from Studio C in the great state of Texas, here is the Cowboys Kid.
Hello, I'm here today to talk about whether or not the Dallas Cowboys should release Dak Prescott or keep him. In my opinion, they should keep him at least one more year, see how he does, but let's check the evidence. Here we have Dak Prescott's career stats for each season, and last season was not his best. The stats show that, but he did a good job of evading the sack. Like last year he got 30 sacks, and this year he only got 20. That's good. And he got a lot of 20-plus yard plays, probably more than most years. So, I mean, that's good. He didn't play too bad this year, but he definitely didn't play his best. So, I think they should give him one more year. And in this article, they said that Dak is everything you want in a quarterback, and that he's good leadership, and the guys love him, and his performance is up there with a lot of the great quarterbacks currently. So they're gonna keep him one more year at least. So in my opinion, that's a smart choice. Now, let's watch this video of top 10 plays of Dak Prescott's career so far. And YM18 Highlights is the guy that made this video. He's good. He creates a lot of highlight videos. So if you like highlights, you should watch his videos. Everybody was faked out. All the Giants guys were on this side of the field. They faked him out really, really good that they were handing it off to Zeke, but they flipped it to Wilson, and Dak is wide open.
Little trickery. Wilson's going back to Prescott, and it works! What a play for the touchdown! Hand the ball off, throw the reverse.
Nice play by the Cowboys.
Take the snap. Now here's why this play works.
They don't make a stop here, the Cowboys can run it down to virtually nothing.
So this is overtime. So if they score a touchdown here, they win it.
Extra men on the rush.
They blitzed really hard, and the pass is deflected. Catches it and brings it in for the win.
Touchdown! Cowboys win! Amari Cooper. His third of the game. Rasul Douglas off his left hand. And to Cooper for the win. Well, Rasul Douglas is just sick about this. He plays it actually very well. He gets a hand on the ball, and Amari Cooper, why not? He's done everything else tonight. Why not catch the deflection for the win? Play fake to Ezekiel Elliott. Marcus Golden.
On the run, this is a very hard pass to make, but Dak makes it, and it's a great catch in the end zone.
In pursuit of Prescott, deep cut in the end zone. Con! Touchdown, Bryce Butler.
Dak Prescott. Come out of this play action fake. He gets outside of contain, and on a dead run, he throws a bullet. And Butler does an excellent job finishing the play. He knew Prescott was in trouble. I'm sure they practiced this often on their practice field. And Butler, who's been battling some injuries, makes a huge play.
Prescott keeps it.
Nice effort by Prescott to get this touchdown.
Prescott lunging for the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas.
There's his zone read. He broke down Meredith's record last year with 6 rushing touchdowns. He took the cheese. Prescott kept it. And what about this effort?
He's one-on-one, no help. Prescott gonna carry. And
Dak is hit hard and arrives just short, but they convert on 3rd and 14. That is very long, in case y'all didn't know.
reach, flip, sets up 1st and goal at the 1.
that is a hard hit. Very hard. Nice effort by Prescott, though, to get the first.
Winner has home. Play action for Prescott. He has to spin out of a sack. 2 of them. Throws to the sideline. Bryant with a diving catch.
Nice catch.
Called inbounds inside the 25. And haven't been getting much from 88.
Yeah, and they had the pass interference,
Dak was falling
earlier
down
that
when
set
he
up
did this
points.
throw.
Now,
Not many guys can make that throw.
what do the Cowboys do with it? It's hard in this league.
You didn't forget the names of the retired guys on that list. White, Taylor, Prescott, stumbles.
Ooh, sorry to stay up from J.J. Watt, in case y'all didn't know. And he just did.
Stays afloat, looks downfield, fires deep downfield.
So, let's take a look at this again.
Afloat.
So, he makes the pass right there on the line, which is where the first down marker is. So, it might have been, in my opinion. Let's take another look.
Stumbles. Stays afloat.
Right there. His foot is actually past the first down marker. So, it should be an illegal forward pass, but that's long gone by now. So, no point in pointing it out now.
Looks downfield, fires deep downfield, and it'll be caught by Austin.
Arguably the greatest pass rusher in our time, J.J. Watt. He gets away from him, puts a hand down, under pressure, escapes again, takes it and throws it as far as he can down the...
He'll throw it again. Prescott.
Ooh, did y'all see how tight that window was? Let's take another look.
He'll throw it again. Prescott.
There was practically no room at all to fit that into, but he did it. I couldn't make that throw if I had a million tries.
Caught! How in the world did it get in there for the touchdown? Talk about threading the needle. It's Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Dallas.
Not just threading the needle, but the concentration by Amari Cooper. Watch.
Right there. There's practically no room at all. I have no idea how he made that pass.
Sendejo right there, flash, right as the ball arrives. Great job by Amari Cooper.
That's the window right there. That tiny little space right there is the window. Football can barely fit in there.
I cannot believe he got that in there. I mean, there was such a tight window.
I don't even know if we can call that a window.
In the backfield.
So this is 2nd and goal in overtime, so a touchdown would win. And so Jason Witten right here
Prescott.
gets open and it's a touchdown.
Knocked down. Throws wide open. Jason
Tough way to lose a game.
Witten to win the game. In overtime, including a huge 4th down risk, which paid.
Look, right there. He kind of bumps him and he stumbles and he's open.
Malcolm Jenkins run into each other. McLeod's going to pick off Jenkins
So,
on the back.
right there.
Right.
Bumps into him, so he stumbles and then they run into each other.
There goes
So,
Jason
touchdown.
Witten for the game winner.
Best play ever of his career, according to this guy.
Downfield. Dallas has to get to the 17-yard line to keep the game alive. Prescott, pressure from Vernon, spins away, looking.
This is on 4th and 15. That is a long way to go on 4th down, and they have to convert if they want to have a chance in this game.
Throwing, going end zone. Incomplete. An unbelievable catch, but he's out of bounds, and the Giants will win it.
Let's take a look here. If he gets a knee down or 2 feet down, then he's in. Let's see if he got that.
Look at the effort of Beasley laying.
He got that knee down, elbows down. That is a touchdown. And after further review, it actually was a touchdown. So, yay. Cowboys win. And I will be here in a minute so you can see my dad, and we'll be talking about the leadership. And he'll be here in 3, 2, 1. As I said earlier, here I have my dad with me to talk about the leadership part.
Cowboys
of the quarterback.
dad.
Yeah. To talk about the leadership part in a quarterback, which you need as much as the performance. So, what do you think?
So, Dak, we know Dak can perform, right?
Yeah.
We know he can also make some pretty big mistakes sometimes.
Yeah,
But
like
a lot of
that
people
last season at the end, he threw too many picks.
Yep. But we also do know that he has good leadership. Did you show that article where the new offensive coordinator talked about his leadership skills?
Yeah, he was like, the guys love him.
They follow him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we know he's a good leader. We know he's like the face of the franchise. Like he's a good guy. You don't have to worry about if he's going to do something dumb, and then the Cowboys are going to have to be like, sorry about our
we're in the 49ers game at the end.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean something off the field dumb.
Yeah.
And most importantly, his name rhymes with dad. So, he's got to be a good guy. But he has leadership, and that's really, really important in a quarterback, because you can have somebody who can perform, but if they don't have the leadership skills to lead their team, then they can just be a total waste of money, right?
Yeah.
Like the 1998 NFL draft.
Yeah, let's take a look at that.
Okay.
So the 1998 NFL draft, Peyton Manning and Ryan Leaf were the top 2 guys that everyone wanted, right?
Yeah, and the Colts didn't know, up until the last minute even, who they were going to pick. They had a Ryan Leaf Colts jersey made up in case they picked him. Because performance-wise, everybody thought these guys were pretty much the same. They were interchangeable.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Peyton Manning went on to be
one of the best quarterbacks ever.
Yeah, hardworking, good leader, holds people accountable. And Ryan Leaf turned out to be kind of like a big baby who had all kinds of problems.
Yeah.
So that, it can make the difference in a Peyton Manning and a Ryan Leaf. And then, of course, there's Jamarcus Russell, right, from the 2007 draft.
So Jamarcus Russell, a quarterback that was that everyone thought was going to be great.
Mm-hmm. And he was performing, high performance guy in college.
Yeah, but he was just lazy.
Yeah, he's lazy, terrible leader. And then right behind him was Calvin Johnson, Hall of Famer, Joe Thomas, Hall of Famer, right? So
yeah, so if they picked any 2 of those guys, that would have been great for their team, but they chose Jamarcus Russell.
So here's the important thing about the leadership part when it comes to Dak is we know that he has the leadership, right, and the work ethic and all that of, say, a Peyton Manning. He's not as skilled as him, obviously.
Yeah.
So if you replace him, you want to get somebody who has those same skills, right? Not just a Ryan Leaf type guy who can perform but might be a big baby.
Yeah, and can't lead anyone, and their team just can't follow.
Yeah, and they're just like, we don't like this dude, we don't trust this dude, we don't know about this dude. So if you get rid of Dak, then you got to get somebody who has his leadership skills, because he can perform. He might be inconsistent, but he can lead and does lead all the time, right?
Yeah.
So if you get rid of him, you're losing that important piece, and you can't find that really in a rookie yet very often.
Yeah.
Because they're just young and they're kind of finding their way.
Yeah, and it's a lot easier to know how to lead if your team trusts you.
Yeah.
So that's why rookies need to get warmed up before they can really go out there and be like, let's go, guys.
Yeah, because you got to earn trust, right?
Yeah.
It's not given, you got to earn it. So we know that about Dak. So if he comes out and he throws a bunch of picks or something, and they say, we're going to get somebody else.
Then you have to find someone with the same leadership and at least that same performance.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard because Dak is not going to want to go on the bench. You can't probably going to have a hard time keeping him, but making him the number 2 guy, because
Yeah.
a lot of times those, you're the number 1 guy and you're used to being the number 1 guy. So that would be good if they could do that, but Dak may not want to do that.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Keep him for this year, see how he does performance-wise.
And leadership-wise, like if he just somehow, for some reason, can't lead this year, then, well, bye.
Yeah, I think he'll lead just fine. It'll just be whether he can perform.
Yeah,
So.
like if they work on those picks, then you keep him for sure. But
Mhm.
if he keeps throwing picks, but he still leads the team to victory, I think you should still keep him, but still work on the picks.
And maybe he thrives under a new offensive coordinator. Maybe there's some new schemes and he does really well. But
Yeah.
So that's the hard part. You got to have a good leader. And we know Dak's a good leader.
Yeah, so if you try to cut him, then it's hard to find someone with that same leadership and trust.
Yeah, but even if they do have that, it usually takes a while to earn people's trust.
Yeah.
So, all right. So keep him this year. Let's hope he does well because we really like him. He's a good guy. He's a great guy. Let's hope the offensive system works. And what do you want people to do before they...
Comment down below what y'all think. Should they release him like right now? He sucks too much. Goodbye. Or or should they keep him a little while longer, see how he does? Or just stick with him no matter what?
All right. Cowboys dad out.
And Cowboys kid, goodbye.